You know, my mother always wanted me to be a doctor, but I didn't have the patience. I know. Okay, that's not really what I wanted to talk about. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but let me think. Something happened the other day. No, that wasn't me. I can't remember what it is, and I hate when that happens. So you know what? It'll come to me eventually, probably when I'm in the washroom. Welcome back. Today I'm doing wild mushroom soup. This is a really good recipe. I've tried it before and I really liked it. So what I've got first of all is a combination of 1 tablespoon of powdered wild forest mushrooms. There are several different varieties in there. I can't remember all that's in there. Well, I've used them all in these videos before. Plus 1 tablespoon of porcini powder, and I put in a bit of ginger, a spritz of nutmeg, some garlic powder, and a bit of potato starch. That helps, right? Also, I have some wild lobster mushrooms. I've used these before too. You can buy them dried, and you have to rehydrate them. Now they're ready for cooking. Now cut them up into smaller pieces for this recipe. And what else do we have? We have some shallots, some red carrots, celery, garlic, a couple of bay leaves, and we're gonna get started. Oh, and you have to add like 4 cups of liquid, either a broth. So I had the water left over from soaking the mushrooms. That made about 3 cups, and I added another cup of vegetable broth, and we're gonna add some coconut milk. But why don't I just start and show you how this thing goes? Trust me, this is fantastic. All right, let's do it. Put in some butter. Does it seem like a lot of butter? Maybe, but you know what? I don't care. It might be a bit too much, but it's in there now, so we're gonna have to run with it. Yeah. So melt the butter, but don't let it get brown. There you can smell it too. So first of all, we're going to throw in the shallots. You could use red onions. I quite often use red onions, but this time I thought I would use shallots. Just because, right? Want to be a little fancy, schmancy. Yeah. You saute the onions for a few minutes until they become, you know, translucent. A few minutes. Let's put in the carrots, celery, and the garlic. Saute this for a few minutes until they're done. I'm also going to throw in the mushrooms now because they take a little more cooking, and I hope I don't have too many. I usually don't put in this many mushrooms, but we'll see. See, this is the first time. I usually put in half as many mushrooms, but I wanted to see what would happen here. So you're going to witness this for the first time. Oh yeah. Maybe it's just as well I put in all that butter. I think I mentally knew that I had to do that. Wow. It blows my mind, you know that? It really does. Let that go for a few minutes, and we'll come back. Looking good. Okay, so now I'm going to put in the bay leaves, the powdered ingredients, And in goes our broth. Okay. And our handy dandy whisk. Give that a bit of a stir. When this starts to come to a bit of a boil, we're gonna turn it down and simmer it, and we'll put in the coconut milk, and we'll let it simmer for about 15 minutes or so, and it should be done. We shall see. So the one ingredient I forgot was dried parsley. It's okay, I just threw some in, it's okay. See, it's starting to boil now. So I'm going to put in like 1 cup, or in this case, maybe half a can of coconut milk. I prefer this coconut milk. The last one I used, it was a bit pulpy. I really had to, you know, whisk it down. But this one looked good. I like this. I think that's enough. A little more. I'll give it a little whisk there. Oh, that's going to be awesome. It's going to be so awesome. All right, so I'm whisking it a little bit. Now I'm going to turn it down to simmer speed. We're going to turn on. Oh. I'll put on the lid. I'm going to let that simmer for about 15 minutes or so, then we'll come back. Meantime, I'll get a chance to clean up. All right. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, looking good, I say. Let me move this out of the way. A bit of a stir. I'm going to give it like a little taste here, just to see. We need to season it at all. Oh yeah. You know what? I could use just a little bit more salt. I put some in before, salt and pepper. Yeah, just a little smudge. Give it a big old stir. Let's try it again. A clean spoon. Well, that's it. Oh my god. That is it. I want these mushrooms here to make sure that everything is hunky dunky. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so I'm going to let that sit for a moment, percolate, and we'll serve it up. All right, let's get rid of these bay leaves. They've done everything they needed to do. Goody. All right. All right, so there it is. I'm going to take some bagels that I've cut up, and you can use any kind of crusty bread you like, any old bread, but I kind of like bagels. I don't know why. So I say, take that, Mel. Yes. And this is like better than crackers, I would say. I think that's enough. Let's see. Yeah. That should be enough. There it is. Can you handle that? All right, there we are. That is my wild mushroom soup. I have to say, it came out even better this time than the last time I did it. I don't know, maybe it's because I used more mushrooms. But let's take a look here. As you can see it, it's nice and chunky, even without the bagels. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Beautiful. I really like this. So, you know, if you like it, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, as people always say. In my case, I'm happy if you just like it. However, I'm going to eat this now, as always. And if you like that, let me know. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh, you know what? Now I remember. It really wasn't that important after all. Oh well.